Hello folks, and welcome back to the Folklore of Being and another episode in the series Mischief, Mayhem and Cream Consumption, which is all about the art of being a goblin. And in this video we are looking at gremlins. Now as soon as I say gremlins, your mind probably immediately goes to these types of gremlins. And if you're a bit older or a bit of a film buff, you might also remember this gremlin. And this gremlin is more in line with where the origin of gremlins come from than these lizard-like counterparts in the movie. And gremlins are modern-day goblins with many qualities of the boggart. Now, the word itself derives from the Old English gremain, meaning vex, and from grim, meaning severe, and relates to the German gramen, meaning grieve. The origins of gremlins came from the First World War by an RAF pilot who had radioed Le Bourget Airport about weather conditions, and the reply he received said, "Gremlins sur la Manche," meaning that there were problems on the radio communications. During World War II, gremlins became a more prominent fixture and problem, causing problems not only for planes and radios, but for any piece of technology they could get their paws on. At first, gremlins were considered to be a friend of the enemy, but reports soon came in that they too were experiencing gremlins themselves. They are variously described as being half a foot to a foot tall with horns and black leather boots, or like a small human, while others describe beings at a cross between a jackrabbit and a bull terrier dog. These creatures are said to have large webbed feet that they can parachute back down to earth with. They dress in green trousers, a red blazer, and a top hat which is used as a shock absorber after they have landed on the ground. They live in burrows underneath airfields and sneak onto planes during takeoff. And, instead of house spirits of old who drink cream, gremlins have a thirst for petrol. They wreak havoc by puncturing the plane, tearing cables and ripping wings apart. They will appear suddenly to the pilot, causing him to bail out. They're fascinated by radio waves and love to cause interference. The lore that surrounds these nouveau goblins is that they had a vast knowledge of technology, engineering, meteorology and aerodynamics, and that they were once friendly towards humans and had taught us the ways of technology, but our own hubris angered them and they became aggressive. But, like most goblins here described, there were stories of some friendly gremlins who could warn pilots of danger and help guide them during flight. One such report comes from Charles Lindbergh, who in 1927 flew solo over the Atlantic. He writes in his book, The Spirit of St. Louis, that at the 9th hour of his 33-hour journey, he became tired and a gremlin appeared to help him fly. After the World War, gremlins spread themselves out to other places such as factories and train stations and even, it is thought, office block buildings. So the next time your printer at work goes a bit funny or your machine at the factory that you work in tends to go a bit funny, maybe you should leave a little cup of petrol out for them to have a wee drink and that might appease them a little bit. But in the meantime, this is the end of the video on gremlins and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!